Thank you very much for joining me in this tutorial. In this one, I'm going to show you the steps you can use for deploying a Django application on your Kubernetes cluster. So the first thing is that you have to open VS Code, right? And here you have to type this first command mentioned on the web page, which is Django admin start project and the name of the project. Fine. Now once the command gets executed successfully, you will get to see a folder like this created in the directory from where you have opened this VS Code. Okay, now you need to cd into this directory so as to come inside it. That's what I have done over here. Fine, so this is the second command you need to fire in the bash terminal of VS Code. Now after this comes the Docker file creation part. So for creating the Docker file, you can simply use this command vim docker file, and what it will do, it will open for you this space where you can type all the things which you need to mention in the Docker file, or else you can just copy the content from this page and paste it over here in this file, and then you can do colon WQ exclamation mark and then execute the enter button for saving the changes. Now if you do not want to do it like this, you want to simply create a Docker file. So what you can do, after doing vim docker file, a Docker file like this will get created, okay, over here in the directory. So you can open it in the VS Code like this, and here you can simply copy the content present over here on this web page and paste it over here in this file and just save the changes. Now once you are done with creating the required Docker file with all the commands in it, you need to build an image, okay, using the Docker file. Now what is a command you can use for creating the image? So the command is this, which is mentioned in this page. So it is docker build -t, and this is the name of the image. Okay, if you want, you can change the name of the image. It is totally your call, but I have used everything whatever is mentioned in this web page so as to keep the things a bit simpler. Now this dot you have to put after giving a space right in between the image name and this dot. If you will type the dot just after this image name, it may not work for you. Okay, so what I have done, I have used this command. As you can see, I've given a space in between, and then the image was created successfully based on the commands present in the Docker file by this command which I have fired in the bash terminal. I can show you the image also. So with Docker images, you can see the images present on your device. So these are the images which are there on my device, and this is the one which I created 2 minutes ago. So once the image is there, you need to run the image. So when you will fire this command in your bash terminal, automatically you will see hash getting printed over here. Now just next to this, you need to put this command python3 manage.py make migration, and this one right like this, the way I have put them over here in the same line. So what they will do, they will migrate everything, right? They will do the required migrations, and once the migration is done, you're going to get this as an output. Because after this, we can create a super user for our application using this command. Fine, and that's how I have fired it. Okay, now once you're done with creating the super user, you can press Ctrl and D keys together for coming out of the container, right? For taking an exit from the container. And after this, you can run this command. Now what this command will do, it will bind the 80 port with the 8000 port of your application, and once you're through with firing this command in the bash terminal, you will be able to access your application on this URL, HTTP localhost. So as you can see, the Django application is up and running on my browser on this local host. I would like to show you the image also, which I created using the command I just showed you in the web page. So this is how I can get all the images present in my Docker registry. So this is the one which I created 27 minutes ago. So just before shooting this video, I told you that I checked all the steps present on the web page, given on this web page, to see if they really work or not. And to be very honest and frank with you, they really work, and they can give you the output which you want. So the output is successful deployment of Django on Kubernetes, and that's what I was able to do successfully using the steps present on this web page. So I will be sharing the link of this web page with you guys in the description section. If you are the one who is learning Kubernetes and you do not know how to deploy application on Kubernetes, so these are the steps you can follow for doing it. In case you come across any issues related to Kubernetes, or you have any queries related to the deployment part or hosting of application, or anything related to Kubernetes, feel free to talk to me. Just WhatsApp me on the number which is getting reflected on your screen. I would be happy to help you. Thank you very much for being there with me in this tutorial. Bye bye, take care, and have a great day ahead, guys.